Hello everyone. So happy to see you all here. And today's topic is bring magic into your life. So, when I say bring magic into your life, what comes to your mind? Now, many of you must be thinking, are you nuts? Bring magic into life? ऐसे थोड़ी होता है कि एक दिन में मैजिक आ जाए. अच्छा, you mean to say that within 30 days we are going to attract a lot of money? We are going to get rich? Do you mean to say that my spouse is going to change? You don't know how my husband is. You don't know how my wife is. Do you mean to say that I am going to reduce my weight from 90 kg to 60 kg in 30 days? Is it possible? According to me, this is magic. And if this is not happening, then you cannot say that you have power to bring magic into your life. Now, we all, or most of us, might be having these thoughts into our mind while listening to this sentence, bring magic into your life. But then, the answer to this question is yes and no. Yes, because you are going to bring magic into your life. Yes, it is not me, it is not this magic book. It is you who is going to bring magic into your own life. But then I don't say that it is possible, everything is possible in 30 days. No, some things are possible to happen within 30 days and some things take time, because universe or God has his own plan into action, and that plan comes into action only when we are into action. Yes, so today's chapter is going to reveal a lot of things about you. Why? Because when I say bring magic into your life, you might be again going into all the areas of your life and you might be thinking, no, it is not possible, because you don't know what these people have done to me. 10 years back, 20 years back, they treated me like this. Or you don't know what my responsibilities are. In my house, I have to do everything. And I have a lot of responsibilities about house and the work outside this house. I'm already full. Then some people might be thinking, money, you don't know what we have come from and how much we have worked. Health, you're talking about health. भाई यहाँ सांस लेने की फुर्सत नहीं है और आप 1 घंटा एक्सरसाइज करने के लिए बोल रहे हो. इट इज नॉट पॉसिबल. I have to leave my house at 9 a.m. and I come back at 7:30 or 8. Now tell me, where is the time for exercise? There is no time. So these are two people who are having that conversation within you. And then the other self says, but at least we can try. Okay, they are not our way, but at least we can try. Then in money area, करके देखते हैं ना, देखते हैं क्या होता है. So this conversation is happening between, as if two people are talking to each other in your head. But then today's chapter is the extension of yesterday's. We have done visualization of our childhood. So if we want to look within ourselves what we are, then you are your true self. And your true self became alive yesterday when you went into your childhood. Do you think that when you were a child, there was that frustrated, depressed, angry person? No, we learned it while being on this journey in this world. So, that person inside your head who is saying that having a loving relationship, having a loving marriage is not possible with me, being rich is not possible for me, being healthy and being happy and energetic the whole day is not possible for me, then remember that this is your smaller self. And it is very active. It is very active. And then there is another one, which is your true self. And this true self loves to be in love, joy, and gratitude. But then what happens when we make this smaller self active? When we activate this smaller self, what happens? When you say that it is not possible to create a good relationship, it is not possible to have a conversation with this person, what do? Don't you think that you create a wall in front of you? A wall. No, 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 I have many responsibilities. It is not possible for me to exercise. Wall. Now, when you say that with that person, oh my God, my parents or my parents-in-law or my husband or my wife or my child, it is not possible. We love each other. We love each other a lot, but we cannot talk to each other heart to heart. Again, it's a wall. Then when you say that अब तक तो मैंने इतना नहीं कमाया, how is it possible for me to earn in crores? Then it is again a wall. So in every area of our life, we are somewhere building that wall. We are building that wall. And you know, there are different names of this wall. In health area, we call this wall as procrastination. Do you think that you have procrastinated at least once in your life? Then there is another wall in relationship, which is called as cynicism. I have given up. Now, I don't want to work on this. I don't want to improve. But sometimes we lie to ourselves. I want to improve, but it is not coming into action. This is also another wall. In money area, many times we don't take action. This is another wall. So there are different names of these walls that we are creating for ourselves. In health, there might be, we require to exercise. In relationship, we have to be grateful and more loving. And in money area, we need to take right action. So all these things, if you observe deeply, come from ego. If you are depressed, if you feel angry, if you feel irritated, if you feel frustrated, this is nothing but your ego into action. And this ego and these emotions which pull you down are activated because of activation of your smaller self. So today we are going to activate our true self. Why? Because this is the smaller self which is going to stop you from being grateful. So when the author says that you're going to have marvelous relationships, you are going to create breakthrough in your money area or health area, we might be thinking that सबके लिए हो सकता है, is it possible for all, but not for me. But then I just want you to know that if you activate your true self, it is possible for you. Because here we are going to activate our true self because your true self wants to be grateful. Your true self wants to be in that space of love and joy. So let's get started and let's see what gets opened up for us today in this chapter. Bring the magic into your life. So let me share my screen with you. Yes, so can you see my screen? If yes, then just give me a thumbs up. No? Okay. Yes, so can you see? Yes, thank you. Thank you very much. So Bring the magic into your life. No matter who you are, no matter where you are, no matter what your current circumstances, the magic of gratitude will change your entire life. I have received letters from thousands of people in the worst imaginable situations who have changed their lives completely by practicing gratitude. I have seen miracles take place in health where there seemed to be no hope. I have seen marriages saved and broken relationships transform into magnificent relationships. I have seen those in total poverty become prosperous, and I have seen people in depression catapult into joyful and fulfilling lives. So, this paragraph is not for those special people who are others and who are having all these miraculous shifts in their lives. But I just want you to know that this paragraph is for you and it is possible. If you think that no, it is not possible for me, then maybe you are closing the doors of your mind. But when you believe in magic, you open the doors of your mind, and slowly magic will start entering into your mind and your life. Gratitude can magically turn your relationships into joyful and meaningful relationships, no matter what state they are in now. Gratitude can miraculously make you more prosperous so that you have the money you need to do the things you want to do. It will increase your health and bring a level of happiness beyond what you have ever felt before. Gratitude will work its magic to accelerate your career, increase success, and bring about your dream job or whatever it is you want to do. In fact, whatever it is that you want to be, do, or have, gratitude is the way to receive it. The magical power of gratitude turns your life into gold. Yes. So, when they say that you are going to get everything, meaningful relationships, and it can make you live a prosperous life, is it for me? Yes, it is for you. But then in my life, my smaller self has built a lot of walls that this is not possible, this is not possible, I have to do everything. Don't you think that when there is a wall, we cannot see beyond that wall, right? Do you agree or not? If there is a wall which is not transparent, which is opaque, can you see beyond that? No, you cannot see, right? Now, if there is a very beautiful garden beyond that wall, can you see if there is no window, there is no door? Can you see that garden? No, correct? Why? Because there is a wall. Simple. Similarly, all your dreams, your miraculous relationships, your great health, and your financial abundance lies beyond that wall. You cannot see it now because there is no window, there is no door. So today, to just be able to see that, what lies beyond that wall, we are going to open our mind first. We are going to open the windows. Because when you open your window, then you can see what is possible. Otherwise, you will not be able to see what is possible. But for opening our mind, we need to surrender. Surrender to what? Surrender to the value of gratitude. Not to any person, not to this book, not to any person, but to the value of gratitude. But how is it possible? It is possible when you have faith. And faith is possible only when you open your heart. When you open your heart, you can see that faith is present within you and you can deepen it by gratitude. When you open your heart for people, for yourself, and for faith, then everything is possible. But then if you have opened your mind, you have opened your heart for other people, is it possible if you are not willing to do it? अगर आपकी इच्छा ही नहीं है तो क्या ये हो सकता है? बिल्कुल भी नहीं. And for that, what is required is open will. Open will. Yes, I am willing to open my heart and my mind. And when I have open will, I open my heart for this value of gratitude and people, and I open my mind to see the possibilities beyond the wall, then I become a magnet to miracles. Now, question for you. Do you think it is possible by open mind, open heart, and open will? If yes, type in the chat box, yes, it is possible. Because when you write or type, you commit to yourself. That is the time when you open your mind, and that is the time when you open your heart. Shift of mindset occurs with these small assignments. Yes, thank you. Thank you very much for being active. Thank you. So, when you are grateful, when you open your heart for people, you will find it easier to be grateful. Why? Because gratitude makes you see good in other people and the situations. It is one power that you will achieve through this practice. Gratitude makes you aware of the abundance you already have. And when you become aware of the abundance you already have, you attract more abundance, because like attracts like. You get filled with happiness. And how does that happen? It doesn't happen only by saying that I am a grateful person. Now, people who have already done magic practice, or who have already done 30 days gratitude practice before, they might be thinking, we know about it. We already know about it. Whenever there is something new presented to you and you start thinking, I already know about it, it is the time when you're closing the doors of your mind. And when you close the doors of your mind, you stop the possibility from entering into your life. And why does that happen? Because gratitude is volatile. It is like exercise. Nature doesn't store anything. When you exercise, you feel good and happy, you lose a lot of weight, and then goes 1 month without exercising, and you feel, oh, I have gained a lot of weight. So you have to exercise daily to feel the benefit. Similarly, you have to practice gratitude every day. Otherwise, it will slip away. So now, when the author says that whether it is that you want to be, do, or have, many people do a lot of things. Every person on this call might be thinking, I do a lot. I do a lot of work. I do this. I do that. I want to have that. I do so much, but still I cannot have this. Means doing and having, we are continuously thinking about it. I do this, but I don't have that. Many times we do, but it doesn't come from our being. And when it doesn't come from our being, it doesn't come from your true self. It is coming from your smaller self. Even if you see that the work is over, the task is finished, but then there is no feeling. There is no feeling of achievement, or there is still that emptiness that I don't have that peace of mind. I don't have that joy. I don't have that feeling of accomplishment. Why? Because again, it is coming from your smaller self. It is coming from your ego that I did it. I do that. But when gratitude is in your being, and it becomes a part of your true self, your mind is open and you can look beyond the walls, and you can look beyond the circle of yourself, and then you have that different power to look for good in other people and challenging situations. So coming back to the book reading, I just want you to absorb this keenly and listen to it carefully, because this type of conversation is going to give you a different direction in this journey of gratitude. You may get many answers, because if you are repeating this practice again, then you might be having many questions that I practice gratitude every day, but this particular area is not changing in my life. So in this journey, you are going to get introduced to your true self little by little every day. And this way, you will deactivate that smaller self and reactivate your true self. And we have already begun that journey by the visualization of our childhood yesterday. So, coming back to the book reading, as you practice gratitude, you will understand why particular things in your life may have gone wrong and why certain things might be missing from your life. As you make gratitude a way of life, you will wake up each morning so excited to be alive. You'll find yourself completely in love with life. Everything will seem effortless. You'll feel as light as a feather and happier than you have ever felt before. While challenges may come, you will know how to overcome them and learn from them. Every day will be magical. Every day will be filled with far more magic than when you were a child. So, the author wants to say and create that foundation of what you are going to get. So, when we say that, yes, I am excited and happy to be alive, I am grateful to be alive, then automatically you create a foundation where your day is going to present many magical moments to you. But I ask you a question, just answer yourself frankly. Do you feel that excited and grateful as soon as you wake up in the morning? If the answer is no, then gratitude is not yet in your being. And it will come into your being when you practice gratitude consistently. So look at it as a new journey. Forget that you had ever done this practice of gratitude. Just remember and keep this in mind that I am the first timer, I am the beginner. The moment you say that I'm an expert gratitude practitioner, it is that moment when you will be out of gratitude because your mind is closed. But when you say, I don't know anything about this, then your mind is open and you are again in that space of curiosity. And you are again like that child which is curious, who is curious to know what's going to happen next, what's going to happen in the day. So from tomorrow, we are going to try to feel this as soon as we wake up. What will we try to feel? To be happy and excited, to be alive, to be able to witness this new day. So, is your life magical? You can tell right now how much you have actually used gratitude in your life. Just take a look at all of the major areas in your life: money, health, happiness, career, home, relationships. The areas of your life that are abundant and wonderful are where you have used gratitude and are experiencing the magic as a result. Any areas that are not abundant and wonderful are due to a lack of gratitude. So, the author wants to say that now just look into your life. What are you finding? How is your health? Now, we rated our health yesterday. We rated our relationships, emotional management skills, and money area, right? So, if you think that rating on these areas, one of the areas is low, like if, for example, in health area, you feel that it is 3 or 4. So, according to the author, she says that if it is not abundant, then it is because of lack of gratitude. That means we need to increase our level of gratitude in that area. It is a simple fact. When you are not grateful, you cannot receive more in return. You have stopped the magic from continuing in your life. When you are not grateful, you stop the flow of better health, better relationships, more joy, more money, and the advancement of your job, career, or business. To receive, you have to give. I repeat, to receive, you have to give. It is the law. Full stop. It is the law. Gratitude is giving thanks. And without it, you cut yourself off from the magic and from receiving everything you want in life. So, to receive, you have to give. This is the law. This is the most important statement in this paragraph. Why? So, we will go in the reverse way now. What are we receiving today in our health area, money area, or relationships? If we think that we are not receiving that we want, that means we are receiving what we have given in the past. if we have not been grateful in the past towards that particular relationship, towards money, or towards health, then we are receiving the lack of it. Now, you may argue, you don't know what they did to me. You don't know how busy I am. I'm a working person. I have to manage this, and the exercise is not possible. I'm a grateful person, but there is no time to take action. How can I get rich, or how can I get healthy, or how can I be a loving person to everyone in my life? Then there is no one to listen to these excuses. I'm sorry. Because the author says that it is the law. Full stop. When it is the law, you cannot argue. To receive, you have to give. So whatever you're receiving is nothing but an effect of what you have given in the past. So instead of playing the game of blame or blaming others, this statement is asking you to take responsibility of everything that is happening in your life. The bottom line of ungratefulness is that when we are not grateful, we are taking things in our life for granted. When we take things for granted, we are unintentionally taking for ourselves. This is very common in relationships. We take people for granted. And when we take people for granted, they say that you're taking, you're not giving. Because you're ungrateful and you're taking. But when you are grateful, you are giving something from you. When you are ungrateful, that time also you are giving something. When you are grateful, you are giving a feeling of high vibration. And when you are ungrateful, you are giving low feeling of low vibration. And by like attracts like, the similar situations and behaviors of people will be attracted into your life. So, when we take things for granted, we are unintentionally taking from ourselves. The law of attraction says that like attracts like. So, if we take something for granted, we will be taken from as a result. And remember, whoever does not have gratitude, even what he or she has will be taken from him or her. Most certainly, you have been grateful at various times in your life. But to see the magic and cause a radical change to your current circumstances, you have to practice gratitude and make it your new way of life. Can you see that? It means practice gratitude and make it your new way of life, means bring it into your being, so that doing practice of gratitude becomes easy, becomes very easy for you. It becomes a second nature for you. It becomes your new way of life, and that will happen only if gratitude is the part of your being. You're aligned with gratitude. Then you will not say that I did gratitude practices yesterday, but today I didn't do. You will not be able to say that. Why? Because gratitude is your second nature. It is in your being. Every moment, every hour, every day. Just like Albert Einstein, 100 times you will be grateful for multiple things in your life. So gratitude is a way of life, means it is your being. The magic formula. Knowledge is a treasure, but practice is the key to it. Now the question is how to make that gratitude a way of life, or how to make it as being. The answer is practice it. Practice, 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 practice. Ancient myths and legends say that to bring forth magic, a person must first say the magic words. Bringing forth magic from gratitude works in the same way, and first you must say the magic words, thank you. I cannot begin to tell you how important the words thank you are for your life. To live in gratitude, to experience the magic in your life, thank you must become the two words you deliberately say and feel more than any other words. They need to become your identity. Thank you is the bridge from where you are now to the life of your dreams. Yes. So thank you, when you say these words with feeling, with true gratitude coming from your true self, then it is the bridge. It is as if you're walking on the bridge and you're going towards the life of your dreams. So very soon you are going to break those walls and attract abundance, and the life of your dreams. So, the magic formula: deliberately think and say the magic words, thank you. The more you deliberately think and say the magic words, thank you, the more gratitude you feel. The more gratitude you deliberately think and feel, the more abundance you receive. So, if you think that it is really difficult to be grateful, or I sometimes forget to be grateful, then deliberately think. You can just take this as a practice. Set up an alarm in your mobile every hour and ask a question: what am I grateful for now? And then think about it. Okay, I'm grateful for, oh, but I'm having such a bad time at my work. I'm not finding anything good to be grateful for. I'm not happy. I'm really depressed. I'm really frustrated. I don't have anything to be grateful for. Then it's an opportunity to look for the things to be grateful for even more. And if you don't find anything, be grateful to be alive. Be grateful to be able to breathe in, right? I'm sure that there are more things than this, but you can start with this if you don't find anything. Gratitude is a feeling. So, the ultimate aim in practicing gratitude is to deliberately feel it as much as you can, because it is the force of your feeling that accelerates the magic in your life. Newton's law is one for one. What you give, you receive equally. What you give, you receive equally. That means that if you increase your feeling of gratitude, the results in your life will expand to be equal to your feeling. The truer the feeling, the more sincerely grateful you are, the faster your life will change. This paragraph is giving us the answer to this question about what destiny is. What is destiny? Why people are so lucky? Why some people not being even talented earn more money? Why? Because maybe in the past they have been more grateful. And so luck, destiny, or this magic has worked upon them, and what they are getting is nothing but the result of amount of gratitude they have given in the past. And we don't know their past, so we think that life is unfair, it is unjust, nothing is justified, because we are focusing on our pain. The pain we are getting today is the result of ungratefulness that we have demonstrated in the past. Because there is nothing as unjust. Everything is just. And why? Because it is the law. What you give, you receive equally. The truer the feeling, the more sincerely grateful you are, the faster your life will change. So, the magic lies in the depth of your feeling. How grateful you truly feel. The most beautiful thing about gratitude is that you cannot fake it. You cannot, like, if you don't have money and you're showing that you have a lot of money, you're faking it and no one will know that. But in this world of gratitude, you cannot fake it. If you're not grateful, the results in your life will show up. No, because this is not something that we have to show to anyone. This is for our own. This is for our own true self. This is for our own attraction of abundance into life. So if you are really grateful, the results in your life will speak for themselves. When you discover how little practice it takes, how easy it is to incorporate gratitude into your daily life, when you see the magical results for yourself, you will never want to return to the life you used to live. So it is very easy to be grateful. It is very easy. But then, why do people find it difficult to be grateful? You must have observed around yourself, people are not that grateful. We are talking here in a very small group of people, but maximum people in the world don't seem to be grateful. Why? Because most of the people have their ego so active that they cannot connect to their true self. So when it becomes easy, that means you have activated your true self. When she says that how easy it is to incorporate gratitude, that means it is easy for everyone. People who find it difficult has their ego very active, and ego is present in everyone. So what is our duty? to just deactivate that ego for some time and to activate the true self. Because true self has open mind, open heart, and open will. And when you dissociate from your smaller self, you meet your real self, your true self, which is filled with love, joy, and gratitude. If you practice gratitude a little, your life will change a little. If you practice gratitude a lot every day, your life will change dramatically and in ways that you can hardly imagine. So, do you want to change your life dramatically? If yes, type yes in the chat box. Okay. Yes. Yes. So the people who are writing yes, they want their life to be transformed magically. And when you write down, when you chat, that time you are actually committing to yourself to bring that magic into your life. So coming to a magical life. Yes, thank you so much for your responses. Can you see the picture? Yes. As we express our gratitude, we must never forget that the highest appreciation is not to utter words, but to live by them. What is hidden in this sentence? It is about being. It is about making gratitude a part of your life. It is not about doing or having. If you want to be grateful, if you want to be a grateful person, practice gratitude because you want to make gratitude as a part of your life. If you're practicing gratitude for, I do gratitude practices every day because I want to have this. I want to have a lot of money. I want to have greater health. Then it is not your being. As we express our gratitude, we must never forget that the highest appreciation is not to utter words, but to live by them. For example, if you are saying something, oh, thank you for opening the door, but you don't feel it from within, then it is not gratitude. You're showing that you're grateful, but maybe if it is not coupled with that deep feeling, genuine feeling, then you are not in gratitude at that moment. If you really want to feel that being, then maybe you're not saying thank you, you're just expressing gratitude through your gesture, but you are radiating that frequency and high vibration of gratitude. So it is not in uttering words. Gratitude and appreciation is in your actions, in the feeling, because if you want to be a grateful person, then you have to live by them. And this is said by John Kennedy, 35th President of the United States. In this book, there are 28 magical practices that have been specifically designed so that you learn how to use gratitude's magical power to revolutionize your health, money, job, and relationships, and to make your smallest desires and your biggest dreams come true. You will also learn how to practice gratitude to dissolve problems and transform any negative situation. You will be captivated while you read this life-changing knowledge, but without practicing what you learn, the knowledge will slip through your fingers, and the opportunity that you attracted to easily change your life will be gone. So, gratitude is slippery. If you have practiced gratitude for 1 month, there is no guarantee that you will be a grateful person after 3 months. There is no guarantee. If you are not practicing gratitude, then it is very easy that this knowledge will slip through your fingers. To ensure this doesn't happen to you, you need to practice gratitude over 28 days. So you impregnate your cells and your subconscious mind with it. Only then will it change for your life permanently. And this is the reason why we started the conversation of open mind, open heart, and open will. Because unless and until your mind is open, unless and until your heart is open for people around you, unless and until you're willing to do it, you cannot make gratitude as a part of your life. And when you absorb gratitude, when you practice gratitude with this feeling of willingness, with this open mind, open heart, with genuine love for other people, then you are actually doing a great favor to your body, to every cell of your body will be happy, and your subconscious mind will be filled with thoughts of gratitude. Then there is no way that your dreams will not be fulfilled. The practices are designed to be completed over 28 consecutive days. This allows you to make gratitude a habit and a new way of life. Practicing gratitude in a concentrated effort over consecutive days guarantees that you will see the magic take place in your life and fast. If you continue doing these practices of gratitude for 28 days, then certainly just within a week, you will see some things shifting in your life. You might be wondering, oh, I did not have any hope in this relationship, but how they are talking to me so lovingly? Maybe you will earn more money this month. Maybe your health will get better this month, and you will find no reason why is this happening to me. But then it will be the effect of gratitude. Within each magical practice is a wealth of secret teachings that will expand your knowledge in tremendous ways. In each practice, you'll understand more and more about how life works and how easy it is to have the life you have dreamt of. The first 12 practices use the magical power of gratitude for what you have now and for what you have received in the past. Because unless you are grateful for what you have and what you have received, the magic won't work and you won't receive more. These first 12 practices will set the magic of gratitude into motion immediately. So, in this chapter, the author is explaining what is going to come up in the next chapter. So, the first 12 days are going to be of making a foundation. And after 12 days, it will be at some advanced level. The next 10 practices use the magical power of gratitude for your desires, dreams, and everything you want. Through these 10 practices, you will be able to make your dreams come true and you will see the circumstances of your life magically change. The last 6 practices take you to a whole new level where you will be saturating gratitude into every cell of your body and mind. You learn how to use gratitude's magical power to help other people, dissolve problems, and improve any negative situation or circumstance you may encounter throughout your life. So, in the next 10 days, you are really going to get amazed because within a week, you will see certain things happening in your life. You'll feel more joyful, you'll feel happier. And after 12 days, after the next 10 practices, that will be for your dreams and desires. And after 22 days, you will be really very happy and you will feel like helping other people to be grateful and you will help them to solve their problems. You don't need to clear your calendar because each of the practices has been specifically created to fit into your daily life, everyday life, whether it is work days, weekends, holidays, or vacations. Gratitude is portable. Yes, gratitude, wherever you go, you carry this ability to be grateful. You take it with you wherever you go, and then wherever you go, the magic happens. If you miss a day, you'll most likely you lose the momentum of what you have done. So the advice is not to miss even a single day. If you miss a day, then you lose the momentum. The next day, you will not feel that driven to practice gratitude. It is just like exercising daily. If one day you exercise, the next day you don't, then third day you don't feel like exercising because the momentum is lost. To ensure that you don't reduce the magic, if you miss a day, count back 3 days and repeat the practices again from there. The more grateful you are, the better it is. And it will never be like overdose of gratitude. That phase will never come. Some practices are designed for the morning and others are designed to do throughout the day. So read each day's practice first thing in the morning. Some practices will need to be read the night before because they begin when you wake up. And I will tell you when to do this. You might want to read the next day's practice every night before you go to sleep in order to be prepared. If you do, make sure to reread the practice again in the morning. So this guidance will come as we go further in this journey. If you don't want to follow the 28 magical practices consecutively, you can also use them in other ways. You could choose one magical practice that addresses an important subject in your life that you want to change or improve. And you could do that practice 3 days in a row or every day for a week. Or you could do one magical practice a week or 2 practices a week. The only difference being that it will take you longer to see the changes in your life. So, author is just giving a suggestion. If you don't want to follow this 28 consecutive days practice, then you can just take one problem in your life. If you are struggling with health or if you're struggling with any relationship or you want to create a breakthrough in your money area, then just do that particular practice for the next 7 days or 3 days. And then you can just and then you can just go ahead with other practices or stop. But the only difference being that this practice will not have that deeper effect on your life as these 28 days has, because it has more momentum. It keeps you on your toes. What will happen after 28 days? Once you have completed the 28 magical practices, you can use particular practices to increase the magic where or when you have a specific need, such as for health or money. Or if you want to receive your dream job, have increased success in your work, or improve a relationship, or to continue the practice of gratitude, you can open this book at random, and whichever practice you open to is the one you attracted. So it is the perfect one to do that day. So when 28 days will be over, make sure that you are not out of touch. Even if you are not doing these practices every month, every year, all days in a year, at least make sure that you are continuing the practice of gratitude in some or other way. So she is just suggesting that you can open book randomly, and whatever comes up, whatever page is open, you can just take up that practice for that day. At the end of 28 magical practices, there are also recommendations of practices you can use in combination, which will accelerate the magic in specific areas of your life. Can you overdo gratitude? Never. Can your life become too magical? Hardly. Because we always want something, we always have goals. And why not? Everyone must have goals. If you don't have any goals, then your life will become dull. There will be no interest. Use the practices over and over so that gratitude seeps into your consciousness and becomes second nature to you. This is the intention of this 28 days practice, to keep, to bring this gratitude into every cell of your body and rewire your brain with this practice. So after 28 days, you will have rewired your brain, implanted gratitude in your subconscious mind, where it is automatically the first thing that comes to your mind in any situation. The magic you experience will be your inspiration, because as you incorporate gratitude into your days, they will be nothing short of spectacular. So now coming to the main part. Now we all know that our life is going to be spectacular if we practice gratitude, right? So this is how we have sown the seeds. Now our soil is ready, our mind is open, and our heart is open. Now comes the assignment. The assignment is, what are your dreams? Now listen to this carefully. Many of the magical practices are designed to help you achieve your dreams. Therefore, you need to get clear about what you really want. Do you know that the commonest problem that most of the people have in this world is they don't know what they want. They don't know what they want. We think that we know everything. But if you are confused to choose between what to order in a restaurant, then you are not clear, you are not sure about what you want. If you are confused about which color color to buy in a particular dress, then you don't know what you want. So it may seem to be very small or easy, but it is not easy. The first important thing in this journey is clarity. So you need to get clear about what you really, really, really want. This should not be something that other people have and you think that, oh, they have that particular dress or that particular car. No, I also want to buy that. Then it is not your dream. It is someone else's dream and you're borrowing their dream. Have your own original list of what you want. Sit down with a computer or pen and paper and make a list of what you really want in every area of your life. Think through every detail of what you want to be, do, or have in your life, in your relationship, career, finances, health, and every area that is important to you. You can be as specific and detailed as you like. But remember, your job is simply to list what you want, not how you are going to get what you want. The how will be done for you when gratitude works its magic. Many times we write down what we want, but our mind is stuck with that thought. But how will that happen? But how is it possible that I will lose 10 kgs in coming 3 months? But how is it possible that I will become richer than I am today? How is it possible? This is coming from your logical reasoning. This is coming from your mind. And your mind will always try to distract you, because when you are stuck in that how, you are not in the space of gratitude. You are not in the space of taking action. The more, that's why they say, the more you think, the lesser you take action, because overthinking kills your capacity to take action. So if you want a better job or your dream job, then think about everything you want the job to be. How do you look at it? If you want to attract a dream house, in your mind, how that living room looks like, in your mind, how that kitchen looks like, in your mind, how that dining room looks like. So just think about it. Think about the things that are important to you, such as the type of work you want to do, how you want to feel in your job, the type of company you want to work for, the kind of people you want to work with. This is also very important. Your colleagues, the hours you want to work. You want to work for 5 hours, 6 hours, 7 hours, 3 hours. Just write it down. Where you want your job to be and the salary you want to receive. Get very clear about what you want in the job by thinking it through thoroughly and writing all the details down. This is a very, very interesting and very important activity. And believe me, this activity has some magic in it. If you write down in detail about everything for a longer period of time, there is a possibility that it will become true if you take action. Underline. If you take action and if you read it every day. If you don't take action towards your goals, then your wishes will be mere wishes on a piece of paper. Unless and until you feel gratitude for it and you take action, this cannot be materialized. If you want money to educate your children, work out the details of their education, including which school you want your children to attend, the cost of the school fees, books, food, clothing, transportation, so that you know exactly how much money you will need. So the author is asking us to write everything in detail. If you want to travel, then write down the details of the countries you want to visit, how long you want to travel for, what you want to see and do, where you want to stay, and the means by which you want to travel. If you want a perfect partner, then write down every detail about the characteristic you want that person to have. If you want improved relationships, write down the relationships you want to improve and what you want them to be like. So if you think that you want your spouse to be sincere, more loving, more grateful, or you want your spouse to be organized, you want your spouse to talk to you respectfully, visualize that and write it down. If you want more health or an improved bodily condition, be specific about what ways you want to improve your health or body. If you want a dream home, then list every detail of what you want the home to be, room by room. If there are specific material things you want, like a car, clothes, appliances, write them down. If you think that the space you're living in is not that great, you want a better house, then you might be finding many images on Chrome in Google, right? But then, how do you want it to be like? That you have to imagine. Just close your eyes for some time and just think about your living room. When you enter through the main door of your house, what does your house look like? How is the exterior look? What color, what paint it has? Which kind of paintings are there on the wall? What kind of closets are there? When you enter your dining hall, which kind of dining table is there? And how is it decorated? Is there any crockery? Then you go to the kitchen. How are the cabinets? Which color combination have you used in your imagination? How is the storage space? Is it clean and organized? What is the color of the platform? Now, then, when you go to your bedroom, how is it organized? Where is the mirror? Where is your dressing room? And how are you going to keep it? What is the color of the bed sheet? What is the size of the bed? Just imagine everything. If you want to go on a vacation, think about that place. And then, how do you feel like being there? Do you feel the temperature? If you want to go on a vacation to Switzerland, it's colder, right? So can you feel that? It's cold. Now you're using woolens, you're using some covers and jackets. So imagine how you will feel like. How will you travel there? With whom you are traveling? And what kind of fun are you going to have? Are you going to enjoy the food there? Are you going to enjoy communicating with people there? Imagine everything. If you can go in the minutest details, then your time of visualization will be longer, and the possibility of this getting real will be more. I would strongly urge you to find the time to maintain a list of your dreams throughout your life. Write down the little things, the big things, or what you want this moment, this month, this year. As you think of more things, add them to the list. And as you receive things, cross them off the list. An easy way to do a list of what you want is to divide it into the categories of health and body. So this is your homework. This is your assignment for today. Write down what you want in the area of health and body. Yesterday, we had done a different assignment. We wrote about our reality, present reality. Now we are going in our future. How do we want our health and body to be like? How do we want our career and work to be like? So health and body, then career and work, then money, then comes relationships, then comes personal desire, then comes material things, and then just add the things you want to each category. I repeat again, health and body, career and work, money, relationships, personal desires, and material things. Now, in each category, write down everything in detail that you want. Everything in detail. Yes. So, when you get clear about the things you want, you are giving a definite direction to the way you want gratitude's magical power to change your life. And you are ready to begin the most exciting and thrilling adventure you have ever been on. So, if, just a minute. If you think that this journey is going to attract a lot of abundance into your life, then this is going to be true. And if you think that, no, I don't think that this will happen, then this will not happen. Simple. Whatever you think about happens. And what is the most prominent sentence about today's lesson is what you give, you receive. So, what do you choose to give from today? Think and write down in the chat box. If you want to attract abundance, then you will choose to give gratitude, appreciation, and good feelings. Very simple. But always remember that what stops us from achieving this is nothing but our ego, our smaller self. And our journey is about dissociating from smaller self and meeting our true self. Because we want to be filled with love and joy, and we want to feel light. And when do you feel light? When you are not filled with a lot of burdensome feelings. Your ego makes you feel heavy. But when you dissociate from your ego, when you dissociate from your smaller self, you meet your true self, you get filled with love and joy, and that makes you feel joyful and light. So do you choose to be joyful? Do you choose to be light? If yes, then type yes in the chat box. Yes. Thank you, Dr. Ganesh. Thank you, Sohni. Thank you, Kirti. Thank you, Prashant. Yes, Kausar. That's great. So if you are ready for this, yes, thank you, Sandeep. If you are ready for this thrilling journey, then I just want to let you know that from tomorrow, a new world is going to open up, because it is about counting your blessings. This one exercise has shifted my mindset tremendously. This one exercise, when you do daily, it can change everything. You can become really an attractor factor. You will become a magnet to miracles if you follow this practice. So from tomorrow, you have to write down in a journal. So if you haven't kept any journal ready till now, make sure that you have one. And then from tomorrow, we will start our journey of 28 days. So it will be day one, count your blessings. Okay, so last 5 minutes, if you want to ask any question or you want to share, you can raise your hand so that I can unmute you. Okay, there is no question. So according to you, it is easy to be grateful, right? No judgment. But if you think that it is easy to be grateful, yes. Yes. Yes, please. RSM. You can ask a question, yes.
Hello.
Yes. Yes, please.
Hi, Pallavi, Rachna here.
Acha, Rachna. Okay. Yes, Rachna. Yes.
So again, nice to join you and hear you.
Yes.
I
Thank you so
just,
much for being here.
yeah, thank you. I don't know, I don't remember I had joined since day zero last time or not.
Okay.
So, um, still puzzled about one thing because
Mm-hmm.
I think last time it was in November when I had joined.
Right.
So, but 2 years back.
Yes.
Something if like we say, for example, in a link to yesterday's, someone doesn't have a job,
Hmm.
so that's negative or whatever. But we have to think or say or feel that I have a perfect job.
Yeah.
So that's really like difficult. So how do we do that?
Yes.
That's
For
still
this,
not
very good
clear.
question, Rachna. Yesterday we did an assignment. I don't know whether you went through that recording or not, but yesterday we wrote about our reality and we rated the areas so that we recognize our reality, we recognize our challenges. It is just like Rachna, unless until we diagnose what has happened to patient, we cannot make a treatment plan, right? So it is not about being positive or negative. This journey is about being realistic and then being a creator of our destiny. Now that I know that my health area or my work and job area is at 3 level on the scale of 1 to 10, then if I know that it is not working well, I will try to find out the solution. So I will be giving more gratitude to that area. And when gratitude becomes a part of my being, it becomes very easy for me to take action. If I say, for example, I'm not keeping well for a long time, and I say, I'm grateful to my health, and I say to myself, I'm grateful to my body, I'm writing gratitude every day. But if the doctor has advised me to go for a walk every day for 30 minutes, I'm not doing that. So this is not about being grateful. This is only about doing out of just they said that I have to do, so I'm doing it. This is where your smaller self is active. But when you are being grateful, then you will take action. So the same thing is applicable to job. Write your reality first. That was yesterday's assignment. And today we are going to write about our future. So it will be a great idea if you go through yesterday's recording. I hope that answers your question, Rachna. I think Rachna is thrown out. Okay, I got it, Rachna. But I hope that you got something out of this conversation. You can write down in the chat. Rachna, please raise your hand. Yeah, yeah. Can you unmute yourself now? Yes, Sony. Just a minute.
Yeah, Pallavi. Can you hear me? You are muted now. You are muted.
Yes, I can hear you now. So I hope you got
Okay.
the answers.
Sort of like, okay, reality was, but still, like you said about the said to go for half an hour walk. You are not well, so how
Yes,
to be grateful, but it's not because of real practical physical limitation like backache or sciatica, and yeah, rather they have been advised to take rest, but they want to walk. So, such things, like, I really don't understand how to apply this principle. Like, we want to, we believe it,
Rachna, I got it.
but
Here,
when you don't have, I'm just giving an example.
yes, Rachna. It will be a great idea if you go through yesterday's recording first, and then if did you join from the beginning today?
Yes, today, right from beginning.
Right from the
I
beginning.
will do that.
Ah,
I
In
was
the
there
beginning,
yesterday
yes.
partly.
In the beginning, we discussed how our smaller cell becomes active. How is it possible? All the doubts will come up. How is it possible to be healthy? How is it possible to have that dream job? How is it possible to become rich? So all these doubts are we are creating walls. So if you go through the beginning of this recording, you will be able to open your mind. And
I'm just one thing. I'm not saying that I'm questioning the possibility. I understand it is possible, but how to, like, are you supposed to feel like when you don't have a job? How do you say
how to
I'm
is not
thankful for
your
my
work.
job?
Rachna, listen here. How to is not your work. Your work is to be clear about what you want and be grateful. Gratitude will bring you into
Okay.
the right
Any
action
any
mode.
example? Any example?
Any example? I am grateful for my health. So, my doctor has advised me to go for a
Even
walk.
if you're not well right.
Yes, whatever actions are needed for my great health, I take actions because I am grateful. And
Okay.
slowly we will come. How will it happen? Um, it's not our job.
Okay.
Yes.
Fine.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you. Sony, are you ready? Means should I unmute you or you are busy? Okay. Kirti?
हॅलो.
Yes.
गुड इव्हनिंग. मराठीत बोलू की हिंदीमध्ये?
बोला, मराठीत बोला.
ओके. तर प्रॅक्टिसमध्ये तर आहे, म्हणजे आता 0 आहे. आज जसं तुम्ही काल सांगितलं, की तुम्हाला काही माहित नाही, असंच तुम्ही कोरं पान घेऊन बसा. बरोबर आहे. पण काल जेव्हा तुम्ही व्हिज्युअलायझेशन करत होत्या, मी काम करता करता माझं ते करत होतं, पण माझं नेहमी एकच क्वेश्चनवर मी अटकते. मला माझं बालपण आठवत नाही. तर मला कुठे ग्रॅटिट्यूड कमी पडतंय?
बालपण आठवत नाही, इट्स ओके. तुम्हाला तुमच्या 5 वर्षाच्या आधीचं कोणी म्हटलं आठवायला? 10 वर्षाच्या आधीचं आठवत असेल, 13 वर्षाच्या आधीचं आठवत असेल.
हा, 13चं थोडं फार आठवतं, म्हणजे
बस
13. हा,
जे आठवतं ते
अच्छा.
ते आठवतं ते. बस त्यावेळेचा टाइम आठवायचा की आपण किती फ्री होतो, आपण किती क्युरियस होतो, उत्सुक होतो. हा, आज ज्या भावना आहेत त्या तेव्हा नव्हत्या. आणि तो व्यक्ती सेम आहे ना. काय बदललाय? काहीतरी बदललाय. पण आपल्याला त्या छोट्या मुलाला, आपल्या आतल्या त्या छोट्या मुलाला आपल्याला जागृत करायचंय. कशासाठी?
अच्छा.
कारण तो आपला ट्रू सेल्फ आहे.
हा, म्हणजे मोस्ट प्रॉब्ली व्हिज्युअलायझेशन मध्ये म्हणतात ना, तुम्ही तुमचं बालपण आठवा, तुमचं हे आठवा. नेहमी माझं तिथेच असतं की अरे मला माझं बालपणच आठवत नाही. मग मला असं वाटतं कुठे मेमरी मध्ये काय असं
नाही, काहीच
actually
प्रॉब्लेम कुठे नाही.
हां.
काही लोकांचे एक्सपिरियन्सेस खूप प्रॉमिनंट असतात. काही
हं.
लोकांचे एक्सपिरियन्सेस सबकॉन्शियस माइंड मध्ये सुप्तावस्थेत असतात, म्हणून आठवत नाही. अँड दॅट्स ओके, दॅट्स परफेक्टली ऑल राईट.
ओके. सेकंड थिंग, आता मी कसं जस्ट ट्रेडिंग शिकती आहे, म्हणजे थोडं शेअर मार्केट बद्दल, आणि तिथे मला माझं माइंड सायकोलॉजीवर काम करायचं आहे, प्लस मनी म्हणजे फायनान्शियल फ्रीडम मध्ये. तर तिथे मी ग्रॅटिट्यूड कसं वाढवू? आणि रोज जे आपण, आता मी इतके दिवसापासून करतेय, सकाळी जे आपण 10 नियमामध्ये म्हणजे ते आपण लिहितो की मी कशासाठी ग्रेटफुल आहेत, तर ते मोस्ट प्रोबॅबली रिपीट होतात. तर म्हणजे जनरली एक्झॅक्ट म्हणजे काय असं वेगवेगळं काय लिहू शकतो, ते एक थोडं तुम्ही सांगाल मला?
ते आपण उद्या पाहू.
ओके, चालेल.
त्याचं जेव्हा असाइनमेंट येईल. ओके.
हां, चालेल. ओके. हां.
येस. Okay. Thank you,
Thank you.
Kirti.
थँक्यू सो मच. अँड खूप मला आनंद झालाय तुम्ही घेत आहात आणि मी तुमचं सेशन जॉईन करतेय. इट्स रिअली ग्रेटफुल फॉर मी. ऍक्च्युली थँक्यू सो मच फॉर कमिंग इन माय लाईफ. यू आर माय सेकंड एंजल. फर्स्ट इज Annie and second you.
Thank you. Thank you very
Thank
much,
you.
Kirti, for being here on this journey. So, see you tomorrow with a new beginning, and that is day 1. Count your blessings. So, good night. Keep smiling and keep shining. Bye bye.